All right, let's get to this because I probably won't have a lot of time to record. So what's up to my Dallas Cowboy Nation, Dallas Cowboys, you know, diehard fans, you know, what up? How y'all doing? This is Anthony Fallon, Tone Center Sports. I'm back again. I haven't did a video in a while, but let's get to this. What I want to talk about is our roster. That's what I want to talk about. From the media, sports media, from the sports media world, they talking about, this Cowboy roster is loaded. This Cowboy roster is damn near the same as it is as last year, with just a few different players for the most part, especially when we're talking about the starters. We just got one different possible starter that's different at safety, and he's going to be splitting time, and one slot receiver that's different. Other than that, everybody was on the team last year. Now we got some rookies that has potential. We have some players last year that was on the second and third string practice squad players that had potential. As of right now, the roster is still the same for the most part. Now, a lot of these guys are getting more experience under their belt, and going off of last year as far as they made it, yeah, okay, potential. Oh, I forgot Robert Quinn. They added Robert Quinn too. And they picked up somebody from the D line. The D line has been buffered up a little bit, with some veterans, So it looks good on paper. It's not proven yet. We need to see how this roster is going to mesh with the core players that we do have, with the influx of some seasoned veterans that came in, Cobb, Quinn. Is it Cameron? I think his name. The guy from Detroit. They got him. So yeah. But there's Robert Quinn is not. He's pretty seasoned, and Cobb. But I think Cameron. I think he's like a third-year player or something like that, going into his fourth season. So the roster is pretty much the same. Now we need to see what these young potential players can do. And as I say it again for like the third time in my third video, I want to see what these young guys is going to do. The ones that have a year under their experience, that our second and third stringers, our tight ends. You know what I'm saying? Besides Witten, we all know what Witten can do. He's not a burner, but he can get open. But we're going to see how the other three tight ends going to stretch the field, how they're going to use them. And that's going to be, that is the only element of surprise, just like how, we all knew what Zeke was going to be like if we had a good offensive line, and we had a good offensive line. But we did not see Dak coming. So that was the element of surprise of how Dak rookie season, it just caught everybody by storm. They didn't have any tape on him, so they really didn't know what he was capable of doing, being a fourth rounder in the first place, when he was supposed to be a project in developing. And it just so happened that Dak has been developing on the fly. You know what I'm saying? With game experience, and you couldn't ask for that any better, is because it really showed what he was made of. You know what I'm saying? So we need to see what all of this potential hoopla that they're talking about, and how loaded this roster is. See, I'm even killed. I look at things in both ways, because the season still can go both ways, no matter how loaded the team is supposed to be. Because if this team, statistically or history has shown every other year, that it's going to be an 8-8 season in a sense, or it's not going to be like the year before, like last year. Hopefully that we can get over that hump, one thing. So with that being said, is that the things that could possibly go wrong, you know what I'm saying, injuries, whatnot, key injuries, because it's always going to be injuries. But key injuries, like last year, Travis Frederick, due to a medical condition, so we had to shuffle the offensive line, stuff like that. Um, we're gonna have to see how some of these guys are gonna recover. DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Jones, they both had surgeries, so yeah, we need to see. I want to see it first. I want to see if they're going to build on this continuity, this team cohesion that we have, this chemistry, playing for one another and holding each other accountable. With the influx of the veterans coming in to help with the leadership, even Amari Cooper himself, So, but it's just going to be interesting to see what young talent is going to step up to make this roster loaded. You get what I'm saying? Kellen Moore is the X factor, is to see what kind of wrinkles on how he's going to revamp or put his little influx into an offensive system that's already been created for him, that he already knows and familiar with, and everybody else has been familiar with for the last 3 years? Yeah, for the last 3 years, that was at the helm of, I can't even think of the damn offensive coordinator name now. That was there last year, but that whoever Kellen Moore replaced, you know what I'm saying? So, because he was under his tutelage, but yes, Kellen Moore is going to be the X factor with his play calling, and we're going to see how both the coaches on offense and defense is going to influx this young crop of talented that we drafted in the unrestricted rookie free agents, and the free agents are all going to gel. So yeah, we just have to see. But anyway, I got to go. This Tone Setter Sports, y'all. I'm out.